Hello, so today I'm filming a video with a challenge. So this challenge is, I'm going to be doing this challenge with I think there's 9 of us maybe. So there's me, there's Rebecca Snow, Rosie Howe, Leah Rhea, Rachel McGlone, Eileen Steinerbach, Marlo Stuenberg, Sara Scraps, and Sunshine Crafts. I probably butchered half of their names, but anyway, so I'll leave the links below to their videos. So our challenge is to create a layout in 15 minutes. So we'll see how this is going to go. So I just wrote down some tips here on my on this little piece of paper that might be helpful. So okay, so the first one is to use a kit or minimal products, like contained products. So I am going to be using this kit here that I made from my stash. So I'm just going to go ahead and tick off the ones that I'm going to be using for sure. So another one is to use a busy background, because I find using a busy background minimizes the things I need to put on my layout to make it look good to me. But in this case, because I have multiple photos, which is another point which we'll address later, I'm just going to use a plain white background. But using a busy background would be good, or a mixed media background or things like that. So that's what I'm not going to do. And then the other one, that's just okay. So it's don't think too much, which I guess, anyway, so what I mean by that is don't be undecisive. Just glue things down and move on, because you only have 15 minutes to finish a layout. And the other one is that be focused. Sorry. Don't get distracted by, I don't know, don't watch a show while you're scrapbooking. Put a sign on your door that says do not disturb or whatever, so nobody disturbs you while you're scrapbooking. To some people this may apply, maybe don't play music, or might motivate other people if there's music playing. So that's something. And then the next one is to use a standard design, like something that you use very often. Sorry about that. So yeah, something that you use very often, like maybe you do an L-shaped layout, or maybe you do one photo or something like that. But if you want to challenge yourself with something more different, you can use multiple photos, which again is my last point. So then something else, maybe do maybe an 8.5 by 11 layout if you do create that size of layouts and things like that. Again, because I'm using 5 4x4 photos, they won't fit on an 8.5 by 11, and yeah. Then my next one is to use lots of pictures. But why I chose that is because by using lots of pictures, you fill up most of your page, and again, you don't have to see. So more than about half my page is full right now. Maybe 2/3 of my page is full just from the photos. So you can either use a lot of small ones, or maybe even just one big one. Just so the photo takes a lot of space on your layout, then you have to do less things to it. I don't know if that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. And then my last sort of tip is to use a grid as a starting point, which I am going to be using a grid. So I'll tick that box. I don't really use 5 photos, so that's not going to be something for me. But yeah, these two I guess I'm gonna have to do. So start off with a grid or photo strip. Again, the grid just sets the way your layout is gonna go. So if you have a grid, like right now I have this grid here, so I know I want to put So just now, just doing this on top of my head like this, I know maybe I want to put a little box here of paper to finish this in like 6 different boxes, and then do something up here and something on the bottom, or do my journaling there and put my title here and there's a little embellishment on the bottom. I don't know. Well, I seriously don't know what's going to happen right now. You could, of course, plan your layout from advance and know what you want to do, but I find that is an extra, I don't know how much of thinking that is sort of added to the time you need to create a layout. It's not added in the actual making, but if you thought about it and like you were just sitting on a chair doing nothing, thinking about what you would make, I think it's not completely true to 15 minutes. But if that's what you want to do, of course you can do it. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. Now, if you were thinking about what you were going to do on the layout when you were, I don't know, when you're driving home from work, or when you're walking to a lesson, or when you're at the grocery store, or something like that, then that doesn't really add. But as I said, like if you're just sitting on somewhere doing nothing when you have a gazillion other things to do, it's better to just sit down and start a layout than think about what layout you want to do to help you make one in 15 minutes. So again, not sure if that makes sense, but anyway, moving on. Okay, so I am going to set a timer on my phone. So these photos were already trimmed down to this size as soon as I printed them. So I didn't print them in advance because I guess that would be cheating for me, at least. So, okay, so there's a clock and put the timer to 15 minutes. Wait, I just have some stuff on the desk I should clear out first. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to trim down some of these photos so that they're at the same height. So just these two. So I am now going to start the timer. And here it is. I can't really see that. Sorry. There you go. So starting it, 50 minutes to finish this. And I didn't even get my adhesive out, so I'm going to go have to look for that. Anyway, so I'm just going to trim these off slightly. I'm not really measuring them. I don't care. Basically, that's that. So I could mat these. So no, I don't want that. Maybe something like this. But switch these over. So why I chose this arrangement of photos. In this photo I'm looking that way, and in this photo I'm looking this way, and I don't want two of me or two of my sister next to each other, well, exception of that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to glue anything down, but I might just put my tape in advance. Yikes, where is it? Okay, found it. So yeah, just gonna add tape. So I'm already 1 minute into the game. Good. I'm just literally just, yikes. Okay. Okay. Sorry, was that out of frame? Anyway. Okay, so I am gonna go and glue these down because I don't really have space to mat them anyway, and if I don't want to stick in something in behind, it won't be effective because I'm sort of gluing it in mostly in the center. So okay, I'm gonna line this up like that, and yep, that seems okay. All right. Yes, so I didn't mention that if you want to see what's in my kit here that I made, I have a video up on my channel if you want to go and check that out. And this is the first layout I'm doing with that kit, which is probably not a very wise idea because I'm not really familiar with what's in it exactly. But it's done now, and I'm hoping these will end up straight. See, because they're not all exactly the same size. Because most of them were a 4x6. So there was 2 square ones, and then most of them were a 4x6. But I just cut them down because I knew I would want to do something. Well, actually, I didn't really know what I wanted to do, but there was just, yikes, oops. There was just too much green, and it was just too much. And I knew I wanted to use them all on one layout. So see, these aren't really well glued down very well, but I'm going to add some liquid adhesive, yikes, to that. Maybe later. Okay, there you go. And I could do this on top, but I think I'm going to put this at the bottom and have my square piece of paper right there. So first thing that I'm going to do is find that square piece of paper. So, okay, let's get all of these and those things out and go straight to the paper. So I got 10 minutes left. We could also use a Project Life card. Oh, I have some of those. I completely forgot. Okay, I'm gonna go get those, even though they're not included in my kit because I hardly use them and I want to get them used up. So these are the snap pieces, and there's some 4x4 cards here. So, and they have a certain. So I guess these two could be used. But these are more, I mean, I can't use them as a pattern to put anything on because there's, say, stuff on them. So that would just be a designing piece. Anyway, so that was a fun and quick way to do that. But I'm still going to go through my papers here. I'm going to go through them real quick and just say nope, nope, nope. No, can you see this? Yeah, okay. So that I don't have enough for 4x4. That's just too busy. That I don't have enough. This I don't have enough. These I don't have enough. This I don't have enough. I think this is, I guess it could work. It's a bit pinkish. That's a nice one too. Red could work too. Okay, see, this is me being indecisive. Cardstock and then cardstock. No, I want to use cardstock. I do want to incorporate this corrugated cardstock somehow. So got 9 minutes left. You can't even see my timer here, but anyway, there's 9 minutes left. So I think this is just a bit too weird. But I don't know, not really liking that. It's pink. The red. Again, it's a busy pattern though. That's what I'm concerned about. I do the corrugated here, but I was thinking to put a strip at the bottom and top. So I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna cut a strip of paper, and then this one will have to be down this way, I think, to fit. Yeah, and see, this, you can't really cut it in this way. When you cut corrugated paper, it should really be cut in horizontally. So this is not helping me as far as time goes. Okay, so I'm sort of just stripping it because I don't really care. I'm gonna tuck it in anyway. See, so I'm thinking of something around these lines. And my scissors, I don't have a scissors on hand. Yay! I don't know why I'm so disorganized. Especially for a video like this one. Let's trim that up just a bit so it can fit nicely under these pictures, just a bit more. And then this I can place right under, well, yeah, just like that. But I do want a thinner strip, so I'm not even going to try to do this with my trimmer, and I don't really care if it's crooked. See, so that's much better. And also I'm going to do a thinner strip at the top as well. There we go. And then it's slightly too short, but it's okay. So I just want this piece to be framing my photos. Okay, now back to my square here. So I think I am gonna go with this paper, or maybe the red, or the hearts. Sort of liking the hearts, so let's cut down the hearts. I got 5 minutes, guys. Eesh, I really don't know if I'm gonna make it. Okay, so let's see. 4 inches is right there, so 4 inches. Then by another 4. I don't know, it seems about right. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut all of these down. So again, this is me being indecisive when I said you shouldn't be. So I'm not following my own rules, which is not a very good. Like, I might even do something of this sort, or maybe just do white or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and cut some of the red here as well. 4.5 minutes left. So yeah, I am liking the idea of just using this as a frame, and maybe, no, too much pink. So stuff is flying all over the place at the moment. I got 3 minutes left. Okay, I'm literally just going to move on because while I think about that, I can work on other things. So I'm going to glue this down. At the bottom, I decided to just glue down the top. So Okay, so that's 1, 2. I think that's too red. I need something softer. Yeesh, this isn't working. Huh. That's the paper I dismissed. Oh, that cool. This could work too. And there's paper flying all over the place right now. And that's okay. So then this, I think, fits the color scheme more. I mean, it coordinates better with the that pink corrugated cardstock there. And then this baby blue would also work. So I think that might just pull in a different color. But then this is too, okay, I'm gonna go with that. And then I can also add some bits here at the bottom as well, just to bring in some more of this blue and maybe create a sort of visual triangle. And guys, I have 1 minute and 15 seconds left. I might even do something of this sort. So I think I'm gonna allow myself another, what is it called? Another 20 minutes. But I am gonna declare this challenge a failure for me. I still think making a layout in 20 minutes is pretty good, since I usually need an hour and a half or 2 hours to make one. So okay. Oof. Uh-oh. Shoot. No, can't really see that. Okay. So 7 seconds left on that timer. 3, 2, 1. There it goes. Okay, I'm just gonna reset it to 5 more minutes, and there it is. Yikes, sorry. And once that's done, so as I said, I did not manage to complete this challenge, but in the 15 minutes. But if I do manage to do it in 20 minutes, I still think it's a great accomplishment for me, at least. So, okay, where is... And the marble, almost out of my second roll of adhesive, and I don't have another one. So I'm going to be going back to my liquid adhesive, I guess, because I don't know when I'm going to have a chance to buy some more of this paper. So that's a bit harder than I wanted it to be. Anyway, so I want to build 3 clusters, and I have 3 minutes, so that's about 1 minute for each cluster. And then I also want to do my title at the top there. And okay, so embellishments, let's see. Let's do this chipboard. So I can do this gorgeous heart that says love and just stick it right there. I think that looks real nice. And then I have this border strip, this sort of that I'm just going to add to the bottom here. And another chipboard element up here. So, and that's where my title is going to go. So it needs to be something small, like this little bird. Maybe, because I mean, we're in the woods. We're in the garden, but there's woods next to that garden at Grandma's house. So I am gonna add that bird. And don't really care. So, okay, I don't want to with packaging right now. Let's see. Okay. So I got these little bows. I could add one right there, or I can add one here or here, or I don't think that's gonna work. Then these for the hearts. So I think I want to add some purple in the mix. So I'm gonna add a little pop of purple right there, and some more purple down here. And then, okay, moving on. What is going to be my title? I'm going to spell out the word spies, and I'm going to pause my time and go find some stickers, because, not stickers, any stickers. Okay, so resuming now. So these title stickers could work, and then I also have in mind maybe these blue and the pink version of that, and then these gorgeous stickers here, and I think that's it. So this is my gold stickers, by the way. So spies. I think I'm gonna do this because it's a bolder. It's a bit bolder. So let's see. S. Okay, nope. Gonna do plain. So I'm gonna write playing. I'm not gonna make it 20 minutes either. I'm sorry guys, the real fail. So I might make another video and just post this as a process after that. Where's the Y's? Okay. See, there goes the timer. So off we go, another 5 minutes. I'm really sorry. I thought I could do this in 15 minutes, but obviously I can't, or at least I need some practice. So I don't really care if the letters are not lined up, because it is the word playing. So yeah, and then these I could also color in with some alcohol inks, maybe. Towards S, element of Q R S. To maybe add some more interest to them. I don't know why I just love these letters so much, and I'm gonna overlap them with my tile stickers. Where's the I? Okay, element H I. So as I said, I have some pink and blue alcohol inks that I could color these in if I had more time and if I wanted to. But I like the look of the white on Oh my god, you can't even see the layout this whole time. I'm really sorry. I hope I wasn't out of frame for a long time. So that says spies, and then I could also do the year maybe at the bottom because I have all these numbers and I hardly use numbers. So I could bring that element to the bottom here and just write 2016. And then I could also add one of these punctuations over here just to add something more, like these dots. I could use these dots as a sort of like enamel dots. So, and just add a couple of those just to bring in that white foam element to this cluster as well. So, okay. So now we're getting somewhere. So let me see. Okay, that looks a bit weird. Let's remove. I'll get one out and see. Now I'm gonna just leave that one on because they look a bit out of place. We could do some rhinestones. I'm not even gonna bother going through my die cuts because I know I have no time at all to do that. So I'm just gonna add some of these rhinestones in pink in my 3 different clusters. And that title is not really my favorite. So I'm thinking I might remove these alphas if I can get them off. Okay, I just ripped the P. Yeah, that's much better. But I am gonna bring them up a bit. Now, the bad thing about foam is you can change the shape. But see, yikes, see, okay, see, so they want that E. So I try not to. Again, I do want to add a little something over here with these. But, okay, anyway. So, maybe a pop of yellow washi. Like, okay. I'm just going to add this washi tape and I'm going to call it done. So, in the end, it took me 25 minutes and, I don't know, maybe a minute now or two to add some washi. But I think I like how this turned out. I haven't fully appreciated it. I mean, I haven't fully taken it in because I was so focused. So, wait a second. Yikes, I got a chipboard. This chipboard has like 0 adhesive on it. I'm gonna have to glue that down. Yeah, so I think I like the look of it. If it wasn't in 15 minutes, well, actually 25, but anyway, that I might have made it slightly better, but I get a story done and on my page. I'm also going to do just some journaling here, which I don't do journaling as soon as I finish a page or do it all at once, so that doesn't technically count in the part of my page for me as in the process of making a page. So yeah, so that was fun. I'll admit, it was a bit stressful and I didn't quite make the requirements minutes of 15 minutes. But as I said, for me, it's a huge accomplishment to create a layout in under half an hour. So in this case, it was 26 minutes, let's say. 26, 27. Yeah, so I wish this alphabet had some asterisks though, because then I could add some asterisks there, and yeah. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna just show you how big of a mess I have right now. Sorry, I accidentally stopped the video, so I was gonna show you my huge mess. And there it is, because I took no care where I was putting everything, because I didn't have time to. So that's my gigantic mess right there. So I'm sorry for the shaking. I'm just gonna put you back onto the my camera system here. Okay. So I'm gonna show you the layout close up. So I just love those stickers. I don't know why, but I love them so much. So this fell off. I need to add some more adhesive to that. But it's a chip, it's sticker for Pete's sake. Anyway, so this doesn't really look like a layout. This should have taken a long time, because what I basically did is just stuck down some papers, but I was pretty indecisive with this. So tip, don't be indecisive. Even though I said it in the beginning of the video, see, it's on my list. Don't think too much. I didn't think a bit too much as far as this paper went, but after that I literally just slapped everything down. Yeah, and I didn't even like fully go through everything in my kit. I just saw something. Okay, that's good. Let's put it on there and get it over with. Anyway, as I said, I think I really like how this turned out. No, I do really like how it turned out. And we're just gonna add the journaling here. So you're gonna see that in the photos at the end of the video. And as I said, I'm gonna say it again. The journaling process for me is not part of the process for making this layout, for the layout, because I do my journaling in batches. Usually, sometimes if there's a story that I might not remember in a couple of months or whatever, I might write it down or the date or stuff like that. So, there's this. I think I do have to glue some things down better. But if it's in a page protector, you can't really see this stuff anyway, so even if I didn't do that, it's fine. Anyway, so please be sure to check out everybody else's videos. Maybe they had better luck than me in completing the 15 minutes. Maybe they didn't. I'm not really sure because I'm filming this well in advance. So I have no clue what everybody else is making. Anyway, so tips that I use, just a little recap. Use a grid, use lots of photos. Don't think too much, even though I did. Don't think too much because I went 10 minutes over, as you can see. Use a kit or a contained amount of products. Like, go through your stash and find things that you might want to use. And that is sort of like cheating because, well, it's not cheating, but I mean, it does amount to your process. But if you have a kit on hand, then yeah. So I did have a kit. So I did just recently make some kits without having this in mind. I mean, I didn't even think of that I was going to use one. Yes, so anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'm really sorry for being out of frame. I'm not entirely used to my camera setup yet and where my stuff should be while I'm scrapping. So anyway, thanks for watching. Be sure to check everybody else's videos. You can find them in the links below. And see you next time.